Welcome back to Jade Empire. Last time, we came to the Imperial Arena. That was about it.
I want to hear that you're ready for your next fight.
And that you shall, good sir.
What do you need?
My next fight. And my first fight.
For your first match, we'll start you off against a mighty ogre. I'll be watching your style closely to see how you fare. Impress me, and I'll take you to the top. Even our great champions start out against the ogre. Take Raging Ox, who danced around the beast singing drunkenly to earn the crowd's favor, or the Ravager, who defeated him in a single blow. I should take a moment and explain the system we use here.
I'll figure it out as I go along. Skip to the fight.
That's the spirit. Dive right in with both feet first. It's not that difficult a system, and you seem bright enough to figure it out.
It's a linear system.
Are you ready to get started?
Yes, I've said that like 3 times now.
Excellent. Follow me, and we'll get you ready for your next match.
Hey, that's right, there's 4.
A new warrior does battle with the beast.
I can't remember if ogres count as demons, so you're gonna kick the crap out of them.
That was an impressive beginning. Normally I'd have started you off against something easier, but you practically ooze potential.
I don't know, that was pretty
You
pathetic.
caught the eyes of the other fighters as well. Go ask them if you don't believe me.
That really was a fantastic bout.
Beating the ogre's nothing special. I could have done better bound and blinded.
Sometimes you don't even need to ask. One fight does not make a champion, though. There are many more opponents ahead of you. Let's move on, shall we?
Let's. Tell me about my next fight.
Since you held your own against the ogre brute last time, I'm going to try something exciting for the crowd. I've got 4 boys from some school west of the city who've been bothering me for some tougher matches. I'm giving you all of them at once. It'll wow the crowd and teach them a lesson at the same time. Remember to watch your sides and back. Are you ready to get started?
Indeed.
Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
Four students test their skills against one master.
These guys are weird. Now, there's actually something I want to show off before I kill this guy here. By killing him. This is Mirabelle. It's basically a blunderbuss. Now, the cool thing about Mirabelle is it's the most powerful weapon in the game. The downside is this. That was a normal attack. It's automatically a power attack. And after you fire, you have to stand there and reload.
Those boys won't be back anytime soon. Losing as a group to one opponent would shame a peasant, let alone a student of the martial arts.
I probably should have used it when there was all 4 of them to show it off better. Let's see if we get lucky and get another group fight against things that can take weapons.
The crowd's starting to catch on to you. Have you noticed? People like you, and now I'm going to make sure they pay attention. I'm going to have a roughly hewn statue hauled into the ring. I want you to disconstructulate it. Destroy the statue quickly enough, and I'll give you a shot at hapless Han. Are you?
Yeah, let's go.
Excellent.
When I said lucky...
Unyielding stone meets the press of time.
When I said lucky, that's kind of a misnomer. There was it's set exactly what you fight each time. And don't worry about running out of time here. As long as you're actually hitting it, you can't fail this. Like, it's real simple.
Excellent work. You have bested time itself in destroying that statue. No mean feat, I assure you.
Next fight.
I think you're ready to face hapless Han. Show me you're ready for the big time, and I'll make sure you don't have to dance with the children anymore. Are you ready? Yeah.
Yeah, now we go up against Han.
A chance to leave the qualifying division as Raging Dragon faces Hapless Han.
As you can see, this won't be hard.
Mirabelle.
But yeah, see that? I was trying to move there. Let's see if I shoot him, if I can dodge. Nope. Once you start reloading, you're locked in. There is no, there apparently is no, area attack. It's just automatically a power attack. And the main downside to this gun is the enormous amount of focus it uses. But as you can see, it's hilariously powerful.
You dealt with Han very well. I knew you would. All of our professional fighters move past him eventually.
Kui, that will be enough. I bring you a message from my employer, Kai Lan the Serpent. He is impressed with how far you have come in such a short while. The Serpent wants you to know that he is watching your progress very closely. He is most interested to see how you fare in the Bronze Division. Kui, you may breathe again. That is all I had to say.
Well, that was good, I think.
Anyway, what I was saying about Mirabelle, it takes an enormous amount of focus, but as you can see, it's hilariously powerful. And I'm pretty sure it has limitless range. Like, if you're, as long as you can see it, you can hit it. And it might also be hit scan, which means that as soon as the attack goes off, it has already reached the, it's already reached the target. It is the only ranged weapon in the game, as far as I can remember. The only other way to use ranged attacks is magic styles. Anyway, that's enough about that. Tell me more about Kai Lan the Serpent.
He has a distinct interest in the proceedings here. He is an ex-champion, you see. He retired some time ago, even before Raging Ox, who was the champion before the Ravager. Kai Lan couldn't leave the arena alone, though. He has become a very important man here with the help of a group called the Guild.
Well, enough about that. Tell me about this guild.
The Guild is the organization that controls all of the betting in this place. That gives them considerable sway. It is good that they are happy with your progress. Between us, the Guild is also involved in more illicit activities. They are very sensitive about remaining an open secret. Many know about them, but few acknowledge that fact. Right now is a particularly dangerous time, as one of the leaders of the Guild has recently been inhumed. Kai Lan sees this as an opportunity. Do not discuss them openly. The Guild has many ears. You may ask some of the others in the arena about them if you wish, but I would not bring it up to just anyone.
And I don't care enough to bring it up with anyone. They sound like a gang of common thugs to me. I should turn them in, what?
I would not recommend that. I'm sure the authorities are already aware of their existence. Reporting them for activities you cannot prove is like stirring a chamber pot with a short stick.
Ew.
You're the one likely to lose in that situation. For the sake of your career, I suggest that you limit any questions you have to your fellow fighters.
Well done! That fight was much better than this wine.
With all the pure water pouring from the palace, you'd think they might have learned how to make wine that didn't taste like goat piss.
Black Whirlwind, that is you. Are you back to...
No, just here visiting, and making sure nothing happens to your newest fighter.
So you won't be...
No, leave it alone, Quee. You know better than to bring this up. Just mind your business, promoter, and I'll mind mine.
You travel in curious company. Regardless, when you're ready, come talk to me again and we'll discuss your next match.
Now I'm gonna sit on it a little more. Hold on, Quee. How do you know the Black Whirlwind?
I know him, yes, but I know better than to contravigate his wishes. If you want to talk about it, ask him. I'm staying out of it. What do you need?
To beat someone up.
Now that you have qualified for the Bronze Division, your challenges will be more difficult, but you'll earn greater rewards. I want the very abacuses of heaven to rattle with the name Raging Dragon, so I've prepared something memorable. The guards rounded up a group of subhuman things around the Great Southern Forest. We're going to release them into the ring in groups for you. Are you ready to get started?
Hooray for recycled enemies!
These monsters crave the flesh of man.
That's apparently all we need to know. The style he's using right now, that is Tempest. It's the air style. The closed fist equivalent to Stone Mortal. Good to be beating these little butters. Let's see, I get something funny from this. Pop! Oh, still alive. Yeah, you gotta double load it if you power attack, and apparently, don't make the mistake of hitting the button twice, because it will cue that up. I want to see if I power attack him fiddle. Damn you, camera! I want to see if he'd explode.
That was a good start to the Bronze Division. Those beasts are far stronger than they look.
Not really. Anyway, because pretty much your main incentive to use weapons really is that when you're using like your martial styles, they just kind of drop over and then they're dead. With weapons though, there's a good chance that they'll like spray blood everywhere or possibly even explode depending on the weapon you're using. It's really quite funny. It's almost Mortal Kombat-esque. Okay, next one.
Next, you're going to step into what we call the Pit of Pain. It's not the most original name, I'll admit, but that's 500 years of tradition for you. The arena floor will be set up with ancient magical devices. They will attempt to fry you to a crisp, much to the crowd's delight. Your job is to stay on your feet for the course of the match while they fling deadly projectiles your way. I'd suggest dodging, but that's just me. Are you ready?
I forgot about this one.
Heck.
If you've ever played Fable, the arena here may seem
The Pit
familiar to you.
of Pain. Only the quick survive its fiery embrace.
So the actual arena part of the Jade Empire arena, not nearly as good as Fables. And yeah, I basically have tank controls right now. I think this is the only part of the game where It's like that. I hope at least. It's really all that's making this difficult. Ow. Yeah, when they fire, they're immediately aimed at wherever you are. For the most part. Ow. Okay, almost. Woo! Crap. Oh god! I got hit with everything there. I'm okay! Ah.
Fantastic! A test of speed passed with exceptional celery. Now
Your sudden and polite silences are always appreciated, Kui. I have a message for Raging Dragon. Kailan the Serpent has, as promised, been watching you intently. You have impressed him so far, and he is interested to see how you fare in your next match. The Serpent foresees your victory in the next match, and he has backed his prediction with silver. He sincerely hopes that his faith in your skills was not misplaced. That is all. If you will excuse me, I have some people who need to be spoken to.
Ha! Well, I'm certain that won't be a problem for you. Did you have a question for me?
No, but I did have some news for the good people at home. That's all the time we have for this episode. Next time, we will continue our path through the arena, and hopefully get into that back room for important stuff. See you then.